beautiful people, it's Rickita and I'm back with another video. So in this video, you guys, I want to go over again the minimum credit scores depending on what type of loan you're getting that you're going to need to actually buy a home. Don't forget, depending on the bank that you're going to go to or the mortgage broker, they're going to require a different credit score. So maybe they may need a higher credit score than just the minimum requirements. But I kind of want to go over just the minimum credit scores you need to get through the door. Now, don't forget, the minimum credit scores means that you have to work harder to try to get that loan than if you were to have a higher credit score. But I still want to let you know what those credit scores are, just in case you still want to go through the process. So I actually have all the minimum credit scores here. Now, don't forget, these are like minimum credit scores. So let's start all the way at the top. So a conventional loan. A lot of times people will get a conventional loan because they don't want to pay any PMI sometimes, or maybe they're going to get the conventional loan because they put 3% down. So conventional loan, I always tell people with a conventional loan, honestly, if you want to put the 3% down, you're going to need a 680 credit score. Sometimes they can go down to a 640 credit score. But if you go down, like you can see on the next line, a 620 between a 679, you're going to have to put 5% down. So understand that try to have like a minimum of 620 credit score for a conventional. Sometimes a lot of different banks, they may say, hey, I know you got a 620, but I need you at a 640, 660, a 680 credit score, even if you're going to put that 5% down. So like I said, every bank is different, but this is like the minimum that's required for you to get through the door. You'll have to find that bank that can actually get you approved with the minimum credit score. Now, I have a list of all the different cities in America. So depending on where you're at and you have a low credit score and you still want to get approved, you kind of got those minimum credit scores. I know which banks actually can take you in with those minimum credit scores. So definitely let me know if you have any questions, because I can actually send you out to that. I can actually get information to that mortgage company. Now, if this is not your first property and you're trying to buy an investment property, and an investment property, you're looking at putting 20% down, you only need a 620 credit score. So if it's going to be an investment property, look at that 620 credit score. That's minimum. Like I said, some companies is going to require that you have a higher credit score, but it's going to be dependent on that company. But minimum, look at having at least a 620 credit score, and that's with 20% down. Now, a lot of first-time home buyers, they go ahead and look into getting the FHA loan, which is the next one. The FHA loan is a government-backed loan. So if you weren't to pay that loan, the government will say, "Hey, I'm going to be the person that's going to pay that loan." Well, we're going to be people that's going to pay that loan that they didn't pay on because they defaulted on it for whatever reason you didn't pay on it. Now, with the FHA loan, the minimum credit score is a 500. So you only need to have a 500 credit score to get the FHA loan. And if you have a credit score under a 580, but it's above the 500, at or above the 500, you're looking at putting 10% down. And that loan is so hard to get. I haven't seen anybody actually get that loan. So I know that they say that the minimum is 500, but I haven't seen anybody really get that loan. So yeah, it's going to be at least have a 500, and between a 500 to a 579, and you're looking at putting 10% down. Now, if you're looking at putting the 3.5% down, which is normal, a lot of companies, a lot of people, when they do FHA, you're looking at doing 3.5% down. You're going to have to at least have a 580 credit score. Some companies right now, they're saying, hey, even though you got a 580 credit score, we can't give you the FHA loan. We need you to have at least a 620, 640. So everybody is different, but definitely, you guys, I always tell people, look into getting an FHA loan if you're like getting your first loan, because the requirement of putting 3.5% down is great. That's better than usually sometimes people put the 10% down with conventional also. So I always tell people you don't need too high of a credit score. So your requirements is different. Your debt requirements is different. So I definitely tell people to just go ahead and get that FHA loan. But like I said, some companies right now, they're requiring a 640 credit score. Now, the next loan I want to talk to you guys about is the VA loan. Now, if you're a vet and you're able to get that VA loan, definitely get the VA loan, because I know you guys see the conventional, the PMI, that's mortgage insurance. That means you're paying at least a minimum of $100 extra per month because you did not put 20% down on your loan. That's just giving them that insurance saying, hey, if we don't pay it off, I've been paying on y'all every month, pay off that mortgage for me, right? So FHA, they'll have PMI. VA loans, they don't have PMI. So that is really great. They don't have PMI. And really, for a VA loan, the minimum credit score that you're going to need for a VA loan is going to be a 550 credit score. Like, yes, just a 550 credit score. So I always tell people, if you're looking to get that VA loan, just understand you need a 550 credit score. Now, that's minimum. I always tell people, if you really want to get the VA loan, though, aim for that 620 credit score. Aim for that 620, 640 credit score. Some banks, they can approve you with a 550 credit score, but it's really best that you go into different banks with a higher credit score, because your approval odds are greater. Your approval odds are greater. You don't have to worry about them trying to, push your loan through and trying to have different complications. So I always tell people, try to just have that 620, 640 credit score all across the board too. But that's with the VA loan. And with the VA loan, you're looking at putting no money down. So that's really good. So if you can, go ahead and get the VA loan. And if you're looking at getting a big loan, like a jumbo loan, a higher amount of a loan, they even have that out there too for VA. So if you're looking at getting, look at it as, oh, it's no money down, so it got to be $100,000 house, $200,000 house. They can actually give you loans, the higher loans too, for those VA if you want that type of loan. Now, the last but not least is the USDA loan, you guys. I helped the client get the USDA loan. They did have a higher credit score. I always tell people, with the USDA loan, have at least a 620 credit score. That's the minimum requirements. It's in here, but not applicable here. But you really need to have at least a 620 credit score for this type of loan. I always tell people, try to have a higher credit score if you can, a 680 or higher if you can. But this is the one where you put no money down on too. You have to stay in certain areas though to get this loan. But one of my clients actually got the USDA loan. They only put $69 down, and they still had $40,000 in equity when they bought this property. So, oh my gosh, you put no money down, plus you put no money down, you start off with $40,000 in equity. That is amazing, you guys. So definitely the USDA loan is out there. If you guys want to do the USDA loans, you have to stay in certain areas. Sometimes you think of like rural areas. Some people think of like agricultural, but not really. Not really. Just look at the different areas for USDA, and then they'll let you know if that home can get you can get a USDA loan for that home. But don't forget, you guys, these are the minimum requirements. So no matter where you're at in the United States, if you need help getting approved for a mortgage, I can actually connect you with a mortgage company that can actually approve you with these minimum credit scores. And if you need a realtor, I can actually help you with that also. Don't forget, I have my real estate license in Florida, so I'm actually able to help you in Florida, but I have connections all around the United States, so I can help you out. So if you have any questions, or maybe you want to just talk to me, figure out where you're at, you want to buy a home, definitely call or text me, 833 Rickita. I'll be able to help you. And don't forget, these are just the minimum requirements. Everybody's situation is different. But I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. There's so many people out there with debt. So much debt, you guys, that they can't even get a car, they can't get a mortgage, they can't even get a credit card. Like, I mean, a $200 credit card. Some people can't even get a secure credit card. So that's why I created my exclusive credit membership, and it's only $1, you guys. So my exclusive credit membership, you guys will actually get the letters to delete bankruptcies, charge-off, repossessions, any negative account that you have in your credit reports. I have the letter so you guys can get that deleted. But guess what? Just because you guys are a part of my exclusive membership, you can get all those letters. But say if you don't want to do all that work, I have it so that you guys can get free credit repair. So that means I will actually start working to help you remove these accounts from your credit reports. And look right here, look all the results that my clients are getting. So definitely remember, you guys can join my exclusive membership for just $1. And I'll have that link down below. Or you guys can text SCORE 21,000 and you guys will have that link. So I'll see you guys in my exclusive membership.